Hello and welcome back to Star Citizen. My name is Evenlease and today I'm going to be talking about my top 3 picks for the Race for Stanton resource drive. Whether you're Hurston, Microtech, Crusader, or ArcCorp, one of these 3 ships will be doing you the best for the cargo initiative. Let's go ahead and take a look. Starting off, I do want to say that each one of these ships you could technically solo in this initiative if you decide you maybe don't have a friend available or you're not in an organization and not doing this with anybody else. You can definitely solo any one of these and I will give you my rating on how easy it is to do that. So keep an eye on that, but today we are using a crew of 3. So with that, I will give you my rating on how easy it is to solo and how easy it is, of course, to do it with the team. Let's go ahead and get started. Coming in at 3rd place, the ship that made cargo handling feel like a group project with no leader. This ship is $250 if you're to buy it on the pledge store, or 8,820,000 aUEC. Sure, it's got 224 SCU on the cargo grid, which sounds great on paper until you actually try to use it. Loading and offloading this thing is like solving a puzzle that changes every time you look at it, and just when you think you've got it figured out, surprise, no built-in tractor beam. Welcome to the future, where cargo work still feels like medieval labor. And speed? A cruising speed of 160 SCM and 990 in nav means it's not exactly setting records. You'll get there eventually, just don't expect to win any races or outrun anything scarier than a cargo drone. Now, yes, it's tanky. Over 84,000 hull HP and 63,000 in shields. Gives you solid durability. But when you're still fumbling with cargo ramps while under fire, all that health becomes a countdown to your insurance claim. This one's big, boxy, and frustratingly over-engineered. It wants to be efficient, but ends up just making you work harder for every credit. Tons of potential, but in a world of fast loaders and smart design, this one just slows you down. That's why it's ranked 3rd. Coming in at 2nd place is a ship that said, what if a warehouse could fly? And then forgot to include an ATLS. This ship is $400 on the pledge store, or 18,900,000 aUEC if you were to get it in game. You get a glorious 696 SCU loaded from either your front or rear ramp, which sounds convenient until you realize this thing's sitting taller than your average ego. Without an ATLS, you're basically shoving crates uphill both ways. And just like 3rd place, no built-in tractor beam, which means you're loading manually, slowly, regrettably, while your friends are halfway to the moon. Speed, it clocks in at 160 SCM and 950 in nav, so don't expect to win any sprints. It's more of a space truck than a space sports car. But here is where it flexes. 81,400 ship HP and 126,800 shield strength. This ship eats missiles for breakfast and still asks for seconds. It's a monster, it's a fortress, it's a flying brick that holds a city block's worth of cargo and takes just as long to load. If you're running with the crew in an ATLS, this thing shines. Flying solo, hope you brought lunch and low expectations. And this is why this ship is number 2. And taking the crown in 1st place, the little cargo hauler that could. Affordable, efficient, and actually respects your time. This one runs you $125 on the pledge store, or just over 3.5 million aUEC. And for that, you get 192 SCU strapped right onto the exterior like it's flexing on every overcomplicated cargo bay in the verse. Built-in tractor beam? Yep. Easy solo loading? Absolutely. No puzzle ramps, no ATLS ballet, just beam, drop, done. It's a little slower at 140 SCM and 990 navigation speed, but you know what? When loading takes minutes instead of hours, you make that time up real fast. Sure, it's not a tank. With 57,000 hull strength and 17,000 shield strength, you're not soaking hits, you're trying to avoid them. But let's be real, this isn't your bouncer, it's your delivery driver. Simple, solo-friendly, streamlined. This thing exists to move boxes fast, and that makes it more valuable than half the big boys trying to look cool while wasting your time. It's not about size, it's about knowing what the job is and crushing it. And this is why this ship, the Argo Raft, is ranked number 1. An overcomplicated cargo grid and no built-in tractor beam in a ship designed for cargo? That's a hard pass for solo haulers. Loading takes forever without an ATLS or a crew, but its massive 696 SCU and tank level durability makes it perfect for big team runs or high-risk cargo missions. Built-in tractor beam plus an exterior grid, insanely easy solo loading. Compact, efficient, and cheap. Perfect balance of time, money, and practicality. And with that, I feel like I've gone over the top 3 haulers for this event because honestly, they're all great at what they do, but I feel like the Argo Raft is number 1 just because of how efficient it really is and the fact that you could pretty much solo it. But here's my recommendations out there in the verse. There's a lot of elevator issues. If you encounter it, try to walk into the elevator, kind of circle it a little bit, and then walk out, try the elevator again. If that fixes it, awesome. If not, check to make sure there's no debris on the elevator, check above the elevator, look around. Sometimes there's debris, remove it, try again. Sometimes putting a little bit like a small tractor beam or something on the elevator and sending it down and then retrieving it could fix an issue as well. Otherwise, when it comes to pirating, it's best to always maneuver with a friend or ask an org for assistance. There's plenty out there that would love to just provide security for free. So make sure to check your surroundings before you take off. If you feel like there's trouble, ask for help. The community is out there. Otherwise, thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and of course, I will see you all in the next one.